Hi everyone, this is Reed. From the third question in the Vanagan optimization, we are trying to help Felter sell 3,000 baseball caps and 2,500 wool watch caps as a second income for the t-shirt business. So I used the same basic setup that we used for the shirts. I've changed the suppliers and the profits and the maximum production to match the assignment. And for this, we now have the number of hats needed from the question stem. It's on page 4 of the assignment. So one thing to note here is that unlike the last question, Mike has independently decided how many hats he needs for each. And what this is going to do is change how we set up our constraints. So let's go into data and solver. And our objective again is going to be maximize profit. Now one thing to note here is unlike the last two questions, we are maximizing, so I'm not going to change our set objective. Our variable cells will still be those in yellow, and our constraints for suppliers will still be each supplier has to give us less than or equal to their total available. I'm going to fix the suppliers' names. So Jordan's Jams will need to provide less than or equal to 1,500 hats. Brooks Beanies will again be less than or equal to. And same for our other two hat suppliers. Now, if we were to go into total number of hats, and select greater than or equal to, which I'll do here, the number of hats needed. What Solver is going to do now is just continually increase the numbers and order the maximum number of hats from each supplier. So we'll add our other two normal variables, the first being the L must be greater than or equal to 0 in our array, and the second being that we need to order an integer number of hats. And again, this is because we can't be ordering a third of a hat. So if we allow Solver to solve now, what we're going to notice is that the total from supplier is the exact number of hats they can make, and they've simply ordered the cheapest hat from each supplier, or the hat with the highest profit margin from each supplier. What we want to do instead, we want to get just the number of hats the Felter has decided to order. So what we're going to need to change is our two greater than or equal to constraints. I'm going to change them to equal to. And we'll do that for this one as well. And if we go into Simplex LP and click Solve, we now are ordering the exact number of hats that Felter decided to get, and as you can see, the profit has gone down because we're not maximizing the order from Alex's Airheads or Utica Mafia Hat Co. If you don't understand why we did this, please feel free to reach out to Lori or I, and we'll be happy to explain. Thanks.